Okay, well, this is the playoff field here. The season has just ended, all 132 games. So, uh, this is the result. The 1 seed is the Packers of 62. The 16 seed is the 66 Chiefs, the two teams we just played. I'll bury that game a little bit later so we don't have to play them back to back to back. So the first game will be the 67 Packers against the 62 Texans, for variety. The 68 Colts and 63 Giants, 61 Oilers, and the point-a-minute offense of the 50 Rams. They might have been point-a-minute in 51. 50, that was the nickname anyway. The 58 Colts, Unitas gives to Amici. The 68 Browns. The 66 Chiefs snuck into the playoffs against the number 1 seed, the Packers of 62. The Chargers, Sid Gilman, coach, against Sid Luckman, the quarterback. The 68 New York Jets against the 1969 Chiefs, and the 1948 49ers against the 1959 Giants. So those are the teams that are in, including all teams in RFS up to 1970? No, 69. So here's the input of each team up to 69, how many games they played, what they did, win, loss. And here is the, I don't know why this is still showing. Go away. Here is the standings output. So, number 1 seed is the Packers, so on. And the worst teams, the 67 Oilers, 64 Cardinals, and 53 49ers, all 0-7-1. Alright, so let's go back to the standings. I'll just show you a couple other things here. So here is all of the games. So this is the fixture list if you're British. And, how many, the score of each game. So up to 132. This is the random schedule and all the different games. So yep, there you go. 21-7, 62 Packers against 67 Raiders. That happened at some point, or at least I wrote it down. Whatever I can remember these days. All right, so this is the 3rd era I've played. So this is pre-merger. And then I've also played the 70s and the 90s teams. So I got a good bit, like 455 games under my belt, to be honest, in this sort of, replay format or eras format. So here are the tiers. So I'm just going to, these are the teams that did best. Tier A, Tier B, Tier C, Tier D, Tier D means like you're probably not going to win the game, right? If you trot out there with the 73 Bills, you're not going to beat any team on the Tier A list. What's interesting is that, there are some really good teams on the Tier D list. The 2000 Ravens, and won the Super Bowl. 2001 Patriots did too. And the Steelers of the 70s, 75 and 78 are both down there. They did not do well in RFS replay. But there are some interesting teams up top. So the 71 Chiefs, to me, are really interesting. They were pretty good in the 70s. 76 Colts, 79 Oilers, the 1980 Eagles. Those are kind of surprising teams. The 95 Steelers, the 98 Falcons. And those are surprising teams that have been really good. Anyway, that's, I still have some left, and I'm going to play these 3, and by the time I play these 3, it'll probably be like 20, 28, or 29, and maybe I'll have enough teams to form the 20s, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, and this is Scorigami. So I wrote a little algorithm. There's 455 games. It has occurred in 125 of them so far. So 27.5% of the time, we will score Agami. 15-0, 26-10, 27-6, 26-22. These are just kind of weird, or they're high scores that don't happen all that much. 38-26, 41-0. I've never gotten to 50 points in one of these replays. I play a little truncated. I don't play the full 15 minutes, or equivalent. And the most common scores, the most common of all is 17-14. The most common in the real NFL or the real pro football is 20-17. I think that's the most common still. Maybe it's 24-17, but that's a pretty standard thing. So I'm in the ballpark with how it scores and how it plays out. Although there are some weird idiosyncrasies, like 19-7 happening 5 times. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the playoffs.